Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I did vote for Trump. I've never really voted before. To me, it was like always watching WWF wrestling. They pump up this guy, and then he's supposed to win. They pump up that guy. That guy's supposed to win.
So this is a great example of how a Trump supporter can make a good point and then forget about it 1 second later.
It's like theatrics in play every single time. I don't care which side it is. They all just go blah, 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 and do whatever it is that they're going to do.
Yeah, politicians on both sides turn their backs on the people they were elected to represent. But according to this dude, Trump is the only one who broke the mold and never engages in any theatrics ever. You know, with the exception of any time he can jump into a shiny truck. We live in hell. Also, bonus points to this guy who brings up how he doesn't like politicians who remind him of the WWE. Meanwhile, Trump himself made appearances in the WWE.
As far as the election goes, yeah, I don't think that the election was done fair and square. I've been watching a lot of information from a lot of people, factual information. Dr. Frank's a great source of information. He started in the beginning pure on accident, kind of like I started my journey on accident. I didn't come out here to try to find all the stuff that I found out. It's just kind of happened as I've gone along. And I mean, what do I think? What do I know? I mean, gosh, if I talk long enough, just about anybody could think I'm absolutely crazy.
Bro, you sold me as soon as you emphasized factual information.
Factual information.
But this is not the only Trump supporter who seems mildly self-aware about how crazy he sounds.
No, I believe when all is said and done, we'll find out that Joe Biden is actually his twin brother, Beau.
Joe Biden is his twin brother, Beau.
Yeah, I think Joe's been executed, and what we think of as Joe Biden is actually Beau.
Wow.
And people are waking up.
Well, what would you say to someone who said that none of that makes any sense?
I would say, on the surface, I agree with you.
His logic sounds airtight.
My belief is if you can run this city or this country like a business, you can't fail. And he's a businessman. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't, like I said.
Okay, I'm going to do my thing again. He's a businessman who was bankrupted twice, though.
Yeah, but he's what that says to me is he's not afraid of failure.
This guy wins the gold medal for mental gymnastics.
Takes money to have money, I guess, type thing. Like, you got to establish. Failures happen in life. Everybody knows that, right?
You make some very good points about how Trump sucks, but I already bought the shirt. So that says that it says Trump on it, so I can't go back on that. You gotta know what I mean, man. The only other shirts I own say Limp Bizkit on them, so I don't know what you want from me. I'm not gonna undo my opinions because shirts cost money. Basically my political opinion is that shirts cost money. And I got Amazon Prime, but it's gonna take a few days for delivery. I can't walk around shirtless. Yeah, I am wearing a white shirt under this shirt, but that's an undershirt. It can't by definition be known as an overshirt. But what if I put this overshirt under that shirt? You make some good points. Let me just make sure I have your logic right. So the guy who's a failed businessman can't fail because he runs the country like his businesses, which have failed because he's not afraid of failure. See, this makes perfect sense to me because I, like you, have had a lot of paint thinner to drink this morning. All right, so we watched a lot of videos of these Trump supporters. What can we learn about what makes them tick when they're choosing who to vote for as we head into 2024? And the answer is all Trump supporters want to be intellectually honest, and they want to have everything hold together logically because this is a dispassioned approach that they all are taking. This is something like a science to them. And the one thing that they are not doing is voting for the guy because he gets laid and he's kind of an asshole. That's not why they're voting for him. So the Democrats, what you should do is take this to heart. Don't find a candidate kind of like Trump. Don't find someone who's actually entertaining to watch. Don't find someone who would appeal to a guy or a gal who spent the last hour and a half watching wrestling. Don't do that. Find the most intellectual, pencil-necked douchebag to run for president, or someone who's 650 years old. I think that's what we should do, because judging by what really rallies the former independents who are now getting into the game because they just were like, I'm tired of the same old, same old. I forgot what I was saying because it was so stupid.